Morning, everybody, and welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, so I'm officially house sitting, and I have a dog just trying to get my attention. So I have to watch 3 dogs, like 3 cats. I think there's 3 cats, and then some birds. So it's going to be an interesting week for me. So it's all good. It's all good. We're going to turn up some of this stuff. Not a lot. We can do without the music, though. Alright. Was listening to some bumps yesterday. Was having a good time. Having a good time. Let's check my inventory. Make sure I have enough room to loot some stuff, which I hardly do. So I'll fortify. I have very whatever. Get some of these pristines in. Look at that. We're getting there. Alright. Let me check out my inventory now. It's not as bad. It's pretty bad, but not as bad. Alright. I have a bunch of stuff, man. Tide, hanging, decoration, I have tons of stuff for houses. So, crazy, crazy. So let's get into this. Going to go to 8 players. I still haven't got all of my stuff done on here. It's crazy. Outer Caves is done. I think I did the Matrix yesterday. I got Power Core, so I need the Chasm. We need unpaid dues. I have all of this except Prime Battleground. I got all of that. I think I did Necropolis. Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow I'll start going over a couple things like for feeder builds. Oh, that's done. Might jump on my other tune. Holy spliff. Might have to jump on my other tune. Got so much done. I'm trying to get that artifact though. Hold on. Alright. I just don't want to do outer caves. I hate outer caves.
Leave me
alone. Looks good. All right. Oh, look, there's a distressed citizen. Alright, looks good, looks good, looks good. Zamaron. I hear it. Aha. Let's go. I actually had to move my whole rig over here, set it up. So I'm hoping my brother's internet is pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. He has the same provider, but I don't know what, you know, what his speeds are.
This is Amanda Waller. The Suicide Squad is now in control of the situation.
Why do people do that?
Task
It makes no flippin' sense.
You will cooperate with them.
Alright.
Carol Ferris's star sapphires are behaving even more foolishly than usual. Fatality thinks she can headhunt from her old core. She will regret succumbing to their naive promises. Release my corpsmen, but be ready for them to attack. They may not be a clear
Gracie, stop it. Alright. We're forgetting, somebody get into the little crystal thing that they're supposed to? Or is it? No, it's not this one. Probably going DPS. I think I'm gonna switch deeps. Let's go deeps. What are you guys doing, man? Alright, looks good. Yo, what's my CR? 146 on this, 157 on my troll. 146 on DPS. 157 on troll though. Get to the countermeasure, thank you. Where are you house sitting? It's about just like one town away. So my brother lives, I'm gonna say about 6 miles from me. It's not so bad. It's not too bad. He's out of the state. He has like this wedding or something to go to for his wife's family, so someone get that countermeasure, please, and thank you. Alright. Looks good. Skull artifact replica. That seems kind of cool. We can have a party. Y'all rent the keg. Nah. Nah. I don't drink anymore anyways. I quit drinking when I was actually 22. Started drinking when I was like 14. Was not a good kid. By the time I was 22, I got off drugs when I was 19. So about 19, I had to go through a lot of stuff to get off drugs. That was the whole time I probably also walked away from my music career. That's kind of a funny story. The whole ball of wax. But then I also sobered up. And then about a couple years later, I quit drinking alcohol. Been sober ever since. And I'm not a happy drunk. I'm an asshole drunk. I'm a drunk that'll get in fights.
I will destroy them for what they did to me.
It's not pretty. Why is people just like seriously, man? We're at the last boss and dude just bounces. Oh my gosh.
That's far enough. I was hoping my sisters would take care of your little incursion. Are you ready to But it looks like it's on me. Good. I wanted a real fight. Back off! I will fight for them. How dare you? You're opening my eyes. What are you I'll show you the power of love. Well, I do look good in violet. Are you
Like, buddy, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'm having fun. My my sister-in-law right now. One second. Hey, I'm streaming. What's up? I'm streaming live. What's up? No, I'm at another person's house. Gracie is now under my control. And she listens to everything I say. Oh yeah, totally. I'm here. Where do you think I would be at? I told you I'd be here first thing. I know, Jim told me. I'm keeping Lily and her separated. Well, they're all bitches. They're female dogs. They're not bitches. So they're not females? She's not a female? You put stuff in the dryer like right before you left? Why would you do that? Yeah, I can do that. By the way, I just want to say for the record, your little coffee pot sucks. Because it's so little. I was thinking it was a regular coffee. I was like, what is this? I was like, oh my god, it's so dinky.
Hey Gary,
yeah.
Coffee pot.
I know. I'll use it regardless, but I never seen such a small pot.
I got it for Caleb because he was saying that he never got this coffee pot or he wanted coffee and one that makes coffee and drinks it whenever we have it.
What happened to Jim's espresso machine?
I think he got rid of it. What happened to your espresso machine? Oh, he said he still has it. I have no idea.
Why didn't he break that out?
I don't know.
I would have bought the beans.
He said he doesn't have anything to put in it, so.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, everything's good.
Alright.
Love you guys.
Hey, you just gonna eat whatever's in the fridge or freezer or whatever.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff for smoothies. I noticed that.
Yeah. Oh, when your kids come over, make sure that your watch breaks and he will get out on the front door.
Ain't nobody getting out of this house if I don't say so. I told you Gracie's under my control.
Okay, well, and then make sure you put her on the leash every time she goes out.
Yes, ma'am.
She will not come back in.
Absolutely.
Alright.
And don't worry, I'll take care of your pussies for you. I mean your cats.
What?
I'll take care of your pussies for you. I mean your cats.
Say what?
I'll take care of your pussies. I mean your cats for you.
You're an idiot. A freaking idiot.
Idiot.
Yes, you're an idiot.
So you don't have bitches and you don't have pussies.
Gary, shut up. Please talk like that. That's nasty.
It's nasty. What? They're cats.
Yes.
It,
No,
you have female
that's not.
dogs. Did I miss something?
Okay, so anyway, shut up. And then my mom showed her in the back bathroom and she could just even water them.
Yep. Like every other day, Jim said check.
Yeah, every other day.
Got you. You'll probably call me at least like twice while you're gone to check on me. Make sure I'm not throwing some crazy party.
Hello?
Huh? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. I
You're-
said yes, I probably will.
I know you will.
So. Alright.
Don't worry, I'm throwing a keg party tonight. Some of my viewers said they're bringing the keg over.
What?
No, I'm joking.
Alright, whatever.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Love you. Bye. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's my sister. Me and my sister-in-law are best friends. and we've like been best buds. But prior to my brother and her, my brother's always been in love with my sister-in-law, so he's had a crush on her from like day uno. And like me and his wife were like friends, and like, you know, we just kicked it. I tried to actually get with one of her friends at one time, but you know, they're so goody-goody, and I was like the bad boy, and I couldn't do it. And my sister-in-law, I love her to death. She's like my sister, like my sister's sister. She's like my best friend. I can just bullshit with her and pull her chain like that. My brother gets laughs when I mess with her like that. She gets mad at me, but hey, it's all good fun. She's a very prim and proper type woman. They're both in the medical field. Well, my brother is in the medical field. He's a nurse, but he doesn't do nursing anymore. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. It's kind of weird. He does marketing, and you know, he was the vice president. I don't know what his title is now. It's all whacked. Gracie, what are you doing? I'm supposed to keep an eye on you. He's got this French bulldog that's less than a year old named Gracie. She's a pain in the butt. Alright, so 8-man didn't come up. Gracie, what are you? Get off me. You smashed it, didn't you? No, never. Never, 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 never. Never. She's too good. Like, literally, I was never interested in her like that. Like, I like bad girls. Like, bad girls. And at the time, like, when I was getting sober, her mom took me in and, like, was helping me, like, get away from, like, they, like, confiscated me for, like, a month. So I'd be away from, like, drugs and stuff. And, like, I was getting in a lot of trouble. So it kind of, like, put me into, like, a lot isolated shit and keep me away from everybody to get me off drugs and everything. I was in a lot of trouble at one time. There's a girl at my school who liked this guy, but they ended up becoming step siblings, and now she can't ask him out. Yeah, I've never had a thing for my sister-in-law. Never. I honestly can say that, man. Like, nothing. My brother's like my dude, like my dude. And I tell people, out of like anybody I can really talk to, like I could always talk to my sister-in-law. Just whatever was going on in my life, just the bullshit. You know, me and my brother are both dicks. Like, we're both narcissistic, very narcissistic. And I guess in his line of field and what he does, he has to be to a degree. It's understandable, to say the least. A lot of people don't understand that, but you know, sometimes you have to be very assertive. So it's crazy. But no, me and my sister-in-law, I love that woman to death like a sister. There's nothing in this world I want to do for her or my brother or my nephews, my little niece. You know, we're definitely very family oriented. So most of my family. There's a couple of my family members I don't care to associate with. It's the ones who usually, like my brother makes a good living. They have a good lifestyle. But, you know, they're not very, like, snobbish to people and whatever. And then I have family members who are very, like, very few, but family members that are such asses, I really just get nauseous. I get nauseous being around them. You can smash your stepsister. It's not my stepsister, yeah. It's my sister-in-law. It's my brother's wife, but, I mean, you're probably talking about that step-sibling. Yeah, step-sibling, you can. It'd be awkward if you're in the same house, though, wouldn't it? I mean, if you're in the same house with somebody, you know, your dad married her mom or vice versa, and you guys end up hooking up, that'd be weird. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but nah. That's like, have you ever, like imagine you grow up. You like, went to school with, like, some chick you knew forever. Like, I never dated girls in my class, ever. Because I've known these girls since, like, kindergarten, some of them and shit. Like, I'm, like, literally, I'm like, oh, hell no. Oh, don't tell me I took the wrong one. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, 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 no. Tell me that was the... Oh, my God. I took the wrong one. I thought it was in the portal. I wish they'd get rid of that portal right there. Fuck. And now I'm on a deserter shit. God dang it. It's only 40-something seconds. But I've never, like, you can't look at somebody... Like, you're somebody you grew up with or you've known for a long time and be like, damn, she hot. She hot. I date, like, underclassmen or older women, and preferably even from other schools. But my senior year, I dated a shitload of freshmen. I mean, a ton of freshmen. Like, a lot. It was not pretty what I did to the poor freshman class. I wish I had a PSN card. I want to become a member of the Atomic Power. Yeah, my senior year, I was so bad. I probably... I was bad my senior year. My senior year, I had such a good time. There was crazy shit going on. Like, this one time, so I was seeing a couple girls, right? And I never went, like, had a relationship. That's, like something I didn't do. Like, so I would never be like, oh, yeah, we are a couple or some shit. Bullshit. Like, hell no. Hell no. So, all of a sudden, and I'm not proud of this. And, because now karma comes to bite me. Now I have 3 daughters, and, yeah, it's real. So, but I was a little dick. I was a little douchebag. So, I'm seeing other girls, man. So, I got... Like, one girl I'm kicking it with from the school I go to. Then I had another girl 2 schools away that I was, you know, like, whatever. All of a sudden, in the mall, they're with their friends. They're, you know, respected parties, their cliques, whatever. So, all of a sudden, the one girl starts talking, yeah, I'm going out with da-da-da-da-da this weekend. We're going to da-da-da-da-da. And my girl from my school was like, wait a minute, did you just say this person? Yeah, do you know him? And she's like, I would hope, that's my boyfriend. And she's like, what? Wait a minute, no. We've been seeing each other and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, they get together. Well, they go to the phone, right? Now, remember, we didn't have cell phones. We had pagers back then. And so they go to the mall, because they're in the mall, so they go to the payphone. I get a call from girl, from the one I went to school with. And she's like, hey, can we cancel next weekend and do something this weekend? I'm like, no, I told you I had plans with my boys. I cannot break these plans. It's, you know, I'm busy. And she's like, okay, well, will you call me later on tonight? I'm like, yeah, I got you. So all of a sudden she hangs up the phone. Then girl called back, and the other girl calls in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I didn't think anything of it. Hey, are we still on for this weekend? I'm like, yeah, you know, we got it. And she's like, really? Is that true? And then all of a sudden, girl gets on. I knew it, motherfucker. And all of a sudden, they're both bitching at me on the phone. I'm like, oh shit. So I hang up the phone. Like, click. Oh, fuck, man. How in the fuck did that happen? And my brother, they call back. My brother picks up the phone. He's like, Ford's Meat Market. How can we serve you? And I was like, oh, shit, no. He's like, Gary's busy with another customer at the moment. I'm sure there is somebody here that can assist you regardless. I was like, oh, shit. It was bad, man. That was like my first time getting like red caught. Like, I wasn't even with the girls, man. They still somehow like figured it out and like bumped into each other type shit. It was crazy. I was like, no, man. Then I grew up and then I got cheated on. Because I didn't cheat. Like, they were like, you cheated. I'm like, we were never an official couple. Like, that's the whole thing. I told you, you could see other dudes. You could do what you want to do. I told you I wasn't, like, looking to settle down. I'm a senior in high school. I'm going to college. We got lives. Let's get real. So, but, yeah, it was crazy. It was nuts. It was nuts. Like, and I don't promote that type of attitude, man. I really don't. I do not promote that. It's really bad. And I tell my girls, stay away from guys like that. Stay away from dudes like that at all times. At all times, you do not hang out with dudes like that. But, you know, and then I grew up, and then I got cheated on, right? Which kind of sucked. I guess what goes around comes around. Not by a girl I cheated on, because the girl, like, cheated on me, I was loyal to, for real, and all the way. And it's weird how shit just Mia, the cat. But, you know, it's crazy. I'm telling you guys, it gets nuts. It gets so crazy. Like, I tell people, don't do any of that. And I tell my girls, stay away from boys, man. And they're like, my one daughter, she's allowed to date. My youngest still isn't allowed to date. But whatever. It's crazy though. Nuts. And then you know, that was the whole thing for me. It was like, you know, oh, you think you're pimp? Here's a daughter. Wait, you think you're still pimp? Here's another daughter. Oh, wait, because of everything you did, you get 3 girls. And I'm like, shit, man. And I love my girls. It's a blessing, but it put me in perspective, I guess. It put me in perspective. I dated this one girl, but at the time I didn't know she was a psycho, and she ended up getting me suspended twice. I ended things real quick, man. You know, hell have no fury like a woman scorned, man. And you gotta play with people's hearts very carefully, man. You can't, woofy. And the funny thing about it is, and well, here was the thing, like, the one girl I met who changed my perspective, I guess one of my exes actually got on me about everything at one time. She was like, you know, how are you ever going to know what, how are you ever going to know when you have a real woman when you never give any women a real chance? And I was like, ooh, that's deep shit. Like, you know, because I always played, you know, I played at arm's length. Like, you know, I don't want to get hurt. That's the whole thing. It wasn't me about trying to be like the man or anything. It was like, I didn't want to get hurt. You know, that's the whole thing. You keep your distance to a point, right? You keep a distance and keep a safe distance because you don't want to put your heart out there to get trampled on. And I'm like, yeah, but if you take risks, your heart gets smashed and you start whatever. So, and I'm always front about anything. And that was the whole thing. Like, I had this reputation, and it was hard to, like, you know, bypass it. So then later on, when I met a girl, she didn't take me serious at first because she was like, I know your rep. And I'm like, what do you mean you know my rep? And she's like, I know your rep. And I'm like, that's what? I mean, you know, you don't think there's more to me than that? And she was like, I don't know, is there? And I was like, okay, well, what do I got to do? And she's like, well, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. And I did all that, right? And I literally changed for this woman. And I spent 2.5 years with this chick. You know, we were dating, nothing crazy or anything or whatever. But, you know, we spent time together. And I changed my ways, and she cheated on me. I was like, this is some bullshit. See, I changed for somebody. I thought I had something real. And then all of a sudden, when shit went south, I did some horrible things for vindictive purposes. Nothing illegal. I wasn't psychotic. But, you know, I'm very, very vindictive and manipulative. So, you know, it was very bad. Very, very bad. Let's put it this way. Her friend always thought I was cute. Her best friend. I'll leave it at that. It got a little bit uglier. But, you know, whatever. I don't think I've ever cringed this much in my entire life. I hope not. Oh, God, dude. Don't make me ban you, dude. And, dude, what are you talking about, dude? I've seen your profile pic, and you trying to look all badass on Xbox, dude. Whatever, man. It was crazy, though. And I'd like to tell people, man, when you got to realize what goes around comes around. It will. It will. It will. I promise you. I promise you. You don't play with people's hearts, man. Don't play with people's emotions. Like yesterday, I was talking about loyalty. And I think at the end of the day, that's kind of where you want to be at. You want to find somebody who's loyal, right? I mean, I feel like that's what we're all looking for. We're all looking for that, you know, attachment, that, you know, something significant, something worth whatever, and, you know, everything. And I'm just going to block this dude just because he keeps fucking... I don't even give a fuck about what he types, but his names are stupid. Mystic's an idiot. Mystic... Yeah, he fucking deleted some shit because I proved him wrong multiple times. He's never proven me wrong once. Alright, here we go. Oh, looky. Something happened. I don't know what. But yeah, man, now I'm old. I'm just an old dude. I have a wife. I'm very... I'm happy, I guess. I mean, I never think about, like, happiness and, like, are you happy? Well, I'm not miserable, and I'm not in a bad mood, so I guess that's happiness. You know? I guess. I mean, we can always do things to make ourselves more happy. I'm comfortable where things are in my life. You know? Are you a villain? I am a villain. I have 2 heroes, like 2 or 3 heroes. I just hardly play them. I'm trying to still level this tune up and everything. They can't tell me nothing, no.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm playing villain.
My hair is a wreck. This place is a mess.
I never went. I made some heroes. But at the time, the only reason I went villain, there was a lot more heroes than villains.
From the safety of my lab. Security.
Ronald McDonald. Love the name. 174. 174? Well, shouldn't that be 167? Ronald McDonald 167? Caught up in a 1... I made a Spider-Man 2 days ago, and I got to combat rating 41. Yeah, up to about combat 50-something, it's pretty cake. You'll go through it fast. It's afterwards that you're forced to make a decision. Do I continue playing for free, or do I start paying some way, somehow? Do I buy DLC packs? Do I pay for membership? You know, that's why I said, like, if I'm gonna play this game for a little bit, I'll pay. So I switched out the blue color with black because I think it looks better. Yeah, there was a redone uniform too. Where did Elusive Shady go? I don't know. Why? I mean, coming here, you mean? But his main account's blocked from here. But has he been doing anything? I don't know. He ain't streaming anymore. Every time he streams, he gets his ass whooped. He gets his ass whooped when he streams. Doesn't look good. Then he deletes the streams. I miss your guys' debates. Oh, me and Luce? I like Elusive. We hound each other a little bit, but don't get it twisted. I pay respect to Elusive. We bag on each other a little bit though. It's all in fun. It's all in fun. You know, it's all fun. And nothing's done out of like whatever. But Rusty coming in like he did the one day was kind of some stupid shit. Like, gotten his shit all fucking whatever. Like Purple posted a vid on me or some shit, like chasing him and stuff, and it wasn't like that. I mean, Purple was in the line of fire. I wasn't about to let him just keep killing people, so I had to take it on. I knew I was pretty much a dead man, but you know what I'm saying? I have love for Purple, man. I respect Purple, the hell out of Purple Slushy. So when people will be like, "Oh, something about me and Purple," I'm like, "Listen, dude, me and Purple get along. You don't get it. Like me and Purple, we don't have beef, man. We have none. We have each other on PSN. I'll talk to Purple every day of the week. So I have no problem with Purple. None. Not even with Unreal or any of the guys. Except A-Bomb calling himself top 5 and some shit and accepting that homage over like people like Dub the Angry. I'm like, you're fucking joking me, right? You're joking me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. You have Dub the Angry, who's a solo player, and then you have A-Bomb, no offense, who's a clipper. And Dub's a streamer, A-Bomb's a clipper. Right? A-Bomb's caught with people on his backside all the time with Elusive and Dirty and all those guys. And then all of a sudden they'd be like, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, shut the fuck up. You guys are going to say any of you guys are top 5? Bullshit. Except Unreal. Like I said last night, I feel like Unreal's probably one of those dudes that you could be like, oh, fuck. You know, that'd be pretty good between Unreal and Dove. I would say that. I can't even take either of these. They can't tell me nothing, no, say less. If it ain't about the money, say less. What?
You are the worst guest I've ever had.
Dum 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 dum.
Die already. Security, take them out. We're prepping the final chemo component extraction.
No, but me and Lucive's cool. He came in here with a mock account a couple times. I think he finally gave up though after fucking his stream attempts went south. And me calling him out for being a clipper. And then he posted some shit about Purple and shit. Whatever. It's back and forth between all of us, to be honest with you. It's just stupid. And I don't even consider myself on their levels, man. But yeah, I get quite a bit of them popping in. I mean, I win my games. Shit, that's all I care about. I win, I lose. I'm a good player. I'm not the best. I'm not by any means the best. Name time profit, 'cause they can't tell me nothing. If it ain't about me. Come on. Sometimes these little gate things take forever. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Oh. Yeah, man. Do you play the mobile game Marvel Future Fight? No, I do not. I don't play. I only play MMOs. That's all I play. Every time I buy, if I do mobile game, I get like bored quicker than dog shit. If I play any like purchasable game, I beat it in like 2 or 3 days and then I'm bored. I gotta have some stupid grindy game. I started off as everybody else did. You know, okay, so I started off with like Pong, and then I had Atari, and then, you know, I had the original Sega, not Sega Genesis. I had Sega. I had the original Sega. Like Sega. Like with even the little card thing and shit. Had all that. Did all that shit. And then, of course, I had to play Nintendo 64, the PlayStation, all that shit. And then I did all that. Fantasy VII, loved it, probably as much as everybody else did. They did such a good job. I still remember the original Final Fantasy on computer and shit. Crazy, man. I love that stream where you called out his stream. He got owned in those streams. Hell yeah, he did. He got fucking he got fucking flattened. He even tried to do Battlegrounds. He's like, this is bullshit. So it's cancerous. It's so AIDS, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes into Battlegrounds and he gets creamed. God, he got fucking, he got like lit. And then that A-bomb last night supposedly wasn't the real A-bomb. And then A-bomb died. I said, so that wasn't the real Unreal either? And then he replied that it wasn't. But the funny thing about it was me and Unreal were talking during the stream. And I was like, oh God, dude. Dude, you look so dumb, dude. And then he deleted the post. Oh, God. We all die. We all have our things, man. So, honestly, man. And the way I look at it, I don't respect people who don't stream. I'm sorry. You can clip it all day, and we all win and we all lose. I'm not saying they're bad PvPers. I just don't respect it, man. I don't respect some bourgeois fake-ass shit. The Sega Master System. Yeah. It was badass. The little red one, man. Yeah. It was cool. You could put the things on the top or slip in the card. Right. It was cool. Yeah, I had that. I had that old little thing going on. I had the Sega Genesis. I did have Sega Genesis. Altered Beast was the shit. It was the shit. Definitely one of my favorites. Metroid. You guys remember Metroid? When Metroid meant something? Shit, I remember Legend of Zelda. Even though they jumped up the graphics, the original, I swear to God, to this day, the original Legend of Zelda is still better. They can't tell me nothing, no. That song is stuck in my head for fucking ever. Somebody leveled up. Somebody leveled up. Hell yeah. Why is that? That shouldn't even be there. Alright. Yeah, dude, I love the Sega, man. I loved all that shit. Like, I started off and then all of a sudden, in the mid-90s, Ultima Online came out. Now, I did have a computer and I had a PC, and then all of a sudden, my dude got me into it, and I was hooked on MMOs since. That's all it took. That was like history, like right there. You're like, it was like literally game over. Like, I would buy a couple games here and there, but nothing could touch what MMOs did. Like, you know, and the more complicated the MMO, the more I got into it. And then I hooked up with a couple of developers and stuff when I was playing other games for testing, right? So they, like, a couple people would need testing, and, you know, my name kind of floated around from like company to company, and I would get like some of these accesses, and it was so cool. So, like, it was really cool. So that, you know, some of these games that did well and some not so well, like, I would be there during maybe some alpha phases, maybe closed beta, and, you know, it was cool, man. It was weird because some dude who was a really big YouTuber recognized my gamer tag, and he, like, responded. I, like, said something, he responded right away. Boom. Because my gamer tag's known. I, like, you know, if you're an old school gamer and you played this game or that game and you were on a certain, you'd be like, yeah, I know Mystic Raven. I mean, my favorite Zelda is the SNES one, followed by the NES one. Yeah, the Super Nintendo. I like the original, man, on the original Nintendo. Yeah, you know, Yeah, that the Legend of Zelda is what I like. There was the Adventures of Link, or whatever, I forget like a couple of the names, but the one that's what got me into it. The one that had the on the 3D when they first did the first 3D one, I hated it. I was like, I was not happy, man. I was like, this sucks. This is a sucky version. I hated it. I was like, it's gross. Somebody should flatten this game. It has the looks, but it lacks the substance. And that's what I told my friend. I was like, it has all the looks to it, like you'd think of Zelda, but it don't feel like it. Like Mario, man. When they started fucking with Mario, I kind of got lightweight pissed, man. Oh my God, what? Look at that. Oh my God. I'm taking that. You know I'm taking that. Look at that. That's what you get when you pay for membership. Look at that. Slim Gold Aura. Oh my gosh. What? They can't tell me nothing, no, say less. Ain't about the money, say less. Good shit, man. Good shit, good shit. I'm gonna be scrapping all this shit. Alright. Man, I can't get rid of that. What? Why isn't that on my dude? Alright. Going back to the hideout. No, I feel like there were so many good games done, and then as games progressed, especially MMOs, I was anticipating MMOs to get better, right? And unfortunately, like Elder Scrolls probably has some of the best elements to an MMO that I enjoy. It's not linear. It has viable crafting towards the end game. Like, there's a lot in the Elder Scrolls that you really you want. Those are the things you want out of a game. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want to be able to use dropped and between dropped and crafted gear. And you want like the lore there. You want, you know, all of these different elements to be apparent. Problem of it is, though, the class-based system, I feel like it just... Like, they would have been better if had they not gone class. If they would have just went skill lines and skill trees. Like, anybody could pick... Your character could pick any skill line. So you can mix and match, like, Sork skill lines with, like, DK skill lines. Have a, you know, a fire-based Sork. Unfortunately, like, I feel like they restricted the classes too much. Like, you know, they gave there wasn't enough in there, and now you got balance issues. You're playing the teeter-totter game because you decided to go class based. I'm like, the game's almost perfect and addressing some shit. Like, dude, I don't know if you got to see last night, Spartacus, but I lived through a Zon proc on my Sork. Yeah, man, it was right there on top of me, and I shield stack. I took no damage. None. I was like, okay, so Zon isn't blockable, but it's shielded. I couldn't shield it on my DK tank, but I shielded it on my Sork with the stack. And it did what it did. It bugged up. Have you seen the new Shazam trailer? Not yet. I don't watch movies. Like, I'm not a big TV person. It's sad but true. Okay, I need a back slot. Like, I literally, in a head, I literally do not watch a lot of television. Hardly at all. That's why I play video games. Everybody's like, oh, what do you do for entertainment? I'm like, I play MMOs. I like to think. Or I play chess. I like playing chess, actually. And I haven't played in a long time. But used to love that shit. Chompers. Ooh. Ballista assault. Yeah. Possibly. Okay, and then I need the neck. I need the guardian angel. Oh my god! They had the one for the clown box. What? Because I probably have it. Shit, I should have put that on there. Fuck. Alright, looks good. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of movies. Like, I still have to see Infinity Wars. I know, it's a crime. And I usually used to go watch every Star Wars movie in theater, but the last one I didn't because I knew, like, it was going to suck, to be honest with you. I was like, I'm not watching it. I refuse. I refused to go pay money to actually go see it in theater. I refused. I was like, nah. My dude's like, don't waste your money. I'm like, don't worry. I wasn't planning on it. I was waited. Rascal. Yeah, rascal. Alright. So I'm still queued up for 8-mans. I think I'm going to get one more in. I need to make some coffee. I need to get some shit in. Who did Ace Chemicals? That shit is done, man. I don't want to do Outer Cavern. I hate fucking Outer Cavern. And I did Zamoron. And I don't need any of the elites. Alright. Looks good. Oh, I do got to do my vault while I'm waiting in queue. Yeah, I know. I feel like there's potential out there for MMOs. There was actually a couple good MMOs that got shut down. I felt like they were just rushed. They weren't done. And then all of a sudden, they had potential. Shit. Shit. I hope I didn't fuck up my vault ticket. Should drop me back in there. I'm going to be DPS on this run. We got a 2-something. Jeez, my Jesus. Oh, it's fucking regular shit. Fuck. It's the regular one. Come on. Like this thing's dead. Come on. Come on, man. Yo, man, I'm about to just go in here and start fucking shit up.
Comes to the slaughter. Send them to their death.
Flex. Come on, Andre. Just get in here, dude. Enough.
Walls of the demon fall. Death can be delayed for a short time. How did you enter here, infant? I am Gracies, and this temple is not visible on any map. And you arrive just as my rite begins to flood the earth and leave only the worthy alive. But no matter. You shall never see this paradise. Despair
And die. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh shit. Dude. We're gonna die to the trap. Oh my god. I thought it was over for us. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck? Why? You don't speed past the ads, man. They just keep following. I've had this discussion before. Yeah, what happened, dude? You got your ass kicked for fucking going in there fucking hellbound. Bunch of ninjas kicked your fucking ass. Don't get stupid. We fucked that motherfucker up. Horn, skulls, or ship's helm. I'll take a ship's helm. Late nights, I know that I can't make this thing that official. Believe we had a great night, but I ain't the type to tell you that I missed. What's up? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, yeah. Let's go, ninjas. Go, ninja. No. We ain't doing that. We ain't vanilla icing it. Man, I remember when I was a kid, like, I'd listen to so many things, and I would go out. There was a couple places you could go, depending on where, like, we did the skate rink when we were kids, and then also we had these little mini club things, like non-alcoholic club for kids, like dance music and shit, and and that's like when, like, I really enjoyed, like, you know, like the little club scenes. And Bobby Brown, man, I remember, like, I was probably like, I don't know, I was pretty young, and like that was like the thing. I feel like Bobby Brown ended up like in my young days made me wanted to like get into like learning how to like dance like that type of dancing and stuff. Like I took dance classes and stuff, but it was like classical dancing and stuff, like ballroom dancing. So embarrassing. But I learned how to ballroom dance when I was in like, you know, a certain grade or some shit. It looks good. Ballroom dancing. Ballroom dancing, whatever. But like I don't know what, like I remember when I was young, man. You know, when you and then he did that every little step, right? And my prerogative was like, that was like raw Bobby back then. I mean, raw Bobby Brown. Nobody can tell me what to do, because what I'm doing for you now. Don't get me wrong, I'm really not sick. I mean, it was crazy. Evil tricks is not my thing, and all these strange relationships really gets me down. Meanwhile, you're like, whoa, I see nothing wrong. And remember Jodeci, like when Jodeci came on the scene, like it changed everything for music. Like a lot of people talk about Boyz II Men, and Boyz II Men was good, but I tell people, man, to this day, Jodeci, Forever My Lady. I mean, come on now. I don't care how old, how young, whatever. If you have never heard Forever My Lady, you better listen to that song. Even if you didn't like Come and Talk to Me. I mean, I tell people, man, even if you didn't like Come and Talk to Me, listen to Forever My Lady. Forever My Lady was the shit. It was smooth. Remember, I mean, you can still whatever. I can't do Casey's voice at all. Probably at all. But, you know, I mean, I love that song and shit, for real. Forever my lady. That was the shit. It's like a dream. Oh my god. That was the shit. So you're having my baby, and it means so much to me. The shit. Telling you guys better check it out. You guys better be checking it out. You guys never heard the song Forever My Lady. You gotta listen to it. It gives you appreciation for a relationship. No, the Shazam movie trailer looks good. It looks good. I didn't see it yet. Did they show Black Adam in the trailer? Venom trailer looks badass. I have seen the Venom trailer. Mark. How many marks do I got now? That Venom trailer looks sick. I was a little worried about certain things with Venom, because they're switching up like the story arc around him. But I mean, seriously, I think it's going to be badass regardless.
Act as my blade and stop his madness.
Venom looks beast. And I honestly, Shazam probably is going to do a lot better. like I said, Justice League, in my opinion, probably would have been better had they gotten better, like a few better things lined up with that. But seriously, like, you can't put Ben Affleck in that role and expect it to be like the shit. I'm sorry. No one's going to take Ben Affleck serious as Batman. Nobody. I'm sorry. Michael Keaton was a badass Batman. Val Kilmer, George Clooney, epic fail. Christian Bale did really good on Dark Knight. Like, really good. Adam West, when back in the 60s show Batman, did really good for that type of Batman, in my opinion. The anime Batman, oh my god, so good, so good.
Humanity will be purged.
As a comic book fan, I'm boycotting the Venom movie. Are you? Because of the way they changed the storyline? A lot of people weren't happy about it, but it still looks good. I felt like the voice actor of Venom represents the character well. But the whole thing about the other symbiotes, that's what has me concerned. Like how, like, you know, it's kind of interesting. I mean, the government does get involved with the symbiotes sooner or later, but it doesn't happen from the rip, because the government didn't initially know about the symbiotes, you know, until Carnage and his offspring. But now it's kind of went reversed. I mean, I didn't get it, but hell yeah, boy. A cauldron. Whatever. Dojo training tools. Wah. I hope we see a Spider-Man and Venom cross each other in the sequel. It'll be interesting if they do it, you know, because I mean the way the Venom like stuff looks now, I mean it's like totally not even going to be a part of any of that. Like initially they don't even have the symbol on him. They don't have the symbol even associated with Venom. And then they, you know, the way they did the whole shit with the twist, that was kind of crazy to me. I don't know. I mean, seriously, I was kind of concerned. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I can't literally sit here and just kind of be like, it's gonna suck. I mean, who knows? Who knows what they do? No, I don't need that. Ooh. My. Okay, I'm going to save this template on my other tune. These armors, man, I'm telling you guys, they're such a blessing. There's a video explaining why he doesn't have the symbol. Oh, is there? Like I said, man, I need to check it out. I don't watch a lot of stuff, man. Crazy. Like, I don't even watch a lot of other content creators. Like, my fellow content creators, unless somebody mentions something and tell me to go check something out, I never even pay attention. The only ones I do watch are streamers. Because, like, if I'm running somewhere and I got, like, my app open or something, like, you know, you're driving and you can listen to streaming, you treat it like a podcast. I'm not really watching, I'm listening sometimes. And that's what I tune into. Or, like, streamers. Like, other streamers. That's why I have appreciation for streamers. They're doing it live. It's unedited, you know, whatever. Uncut. It's all real. I have way more appreciation for streamers. Alright, man. I'm going to call this, guys. I will be actually, like I said, working on more of this. Because, you know, I'm at 68 and I need like 32 more marks. So I have a lot of marks to do. I've got a lot to play catch up on, but you know, I mean, it's a process. Once I get that and I get it at least leveled, the other artifacts leveled, then I'll start working on my tier, working towards my tier 9. But like, I'll probably be working towards my 120s prior to like getting into tier 9, and then when I'm at tier 9, obviously that's when I want to focus in hard and be very specific about what I'm trying to do for my end game role. So, kind of important. And then I'll work on my affinity bonuses and things like that. So, it's just time consuming. That's all it is. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you also to the new member of Mystics MMOs for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I love, you know, I appreciate all the love. I just stream. I do it for you guys. It's every day. That's why I'm trying to do it. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Once again, Mystic Raven, Mystics MMOs. Thank you guys for watching. And once again and always, have a nice day.